Who's your favorite out of those?
Well, I'm always gonna take North Carolina over Duke.
Yeah,
I'm always gonna take North Carolina over Duke. I just like pros over. I like good pros over average pros.
I agree. I just hope it's one of those I just pray North Carolina is not in the same bracket with Kentucky again. Please, NCAA committee, give me something different. Like, I don't get rid of this whole they need to play in their state or geographical crap.
What about Florida State?
That's a scary team.
Florida State's good.
That's a scary team.
They're good.
I mean,
and they're strong down low.
There's some scary teams. Like, I think it all depends on the matchup. And the Big East, who would? Okay, the Big East. They have 9 teams right now projected in the tournament. Outside of Syracuse.
Well, to me,
you said earlier, what, Louisville?
Louisville, because they're 16th in the country. You always got to look at Louisville hard. There's a few more. I got Marquette. Marquette's 7th. They're quietly 7th best team in the country. Georgetown's 12th.
Marquette is ranked 7th?
Marquette is ranked 7th.
I tell you what, wow.
Think about that. They're 7th in the country.
I don't know. You know what? I do not agree the Big East deserves 9 teams. I'm just going to be on the record.
Notre Dame's 19th. And they've been red hot.
Notre Dame's another team I don't like.
Well, you know, when you're looking at this, you think this is football schools.
Well, no, I'm not thinking about that. Okay, since we ran down, Murray State. We might as well talk about that. No.
What about Murray State?
I don't think UConn even deserves to be in the tournament.
No, they'll be in the tournament.
I know they'll be in, but they don't deserve it.
Why not?
Horrible losses this year.
But they got enough wins.
You know who's a sleeper team who actually did good after the suspensions for fighting? Cincinnati.
Yeah. Cincinnati has had they came back very strong.
How far do you see Murray State going?
Sweet 16. Because they're gonna get somebody in the first round that they can beat. And I think they won't be put in such a difficult round in the second round. They'll get to the Sweet 16 and lose.
You think they're out at the Sweet 16?
Yeah, they'll do what NCAA will do what they used to always do with Gonzaga. They'll give them a couple good matchups, and then they'll get ready to get them blown out. Murray State's 12th, actually, right now, too.
No,
What about Wichita State?
That's a good mid-major team. That's what my friend said. Actually, you know what? My friend said that today when I was talking on Twitter. Marv, yeah.
Temple, Virginia, Creighton.
He said Wichita State. No, he said Wichita State is the team to look out for.
To watch out for?
Wichita State. So I would say Murray State and
Temple's
Wichita
nice and
State.
Quietly right in there, too. San Diego State's in there.
Yeah,
Indiana, what about the Hoosiers?
Oh, wow.
They are back.
We did not talk about, Big Ten.
And how can we not talk about, if we're talking Big Ten basketball and Indiana is back, it is the motherland.
It might, man. Okay, you know what's funny? If they win tonight, that's 3 top 5 teams that they beat in at home.
Wow. And you know the NCAA bracket committee is going to put them close to home.
That's another one. Okay, what does Indiana rank right now? Do you know?
Indiana's 18th.
Okay, they're ranked 18th.
UNLV's actually ahead of them.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay. You just brought another
I got
one.
a buddy from UNLV, too, who's sitting there and loves Ron Kruger. He says Ron Kruger can recruit.
No, they don't got Ron Kruger anymore. They have a new coach. Ron Kruger left. Yeah, Ron Kruger left. The thing with UNLV is that, we'll discuss this in a second. Let's go on break real quick. We'll talk,
we'll be back.
We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Let me cue up this music real quick and coming back at you guys.
Dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto niggas dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto niggas dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto niggas dreams, from the hood, I want a bitch that look good and cook good, Cinderella fancy, but she still look good. Butt naked in the kitchen flipping pancakes. Plus she's tricking off the dough that a man makes. We got our own handshake, her titties ain't fake. Fucking in the car cause we just can't wait to get home. Early in the morning.
Real Sports Talk Chicago here. It's your boy Juice Man.
Yeah, I'm here, Dexter.
Hey, okay, let's finish up real quick. Okay, you brought up a good point before break. UNLV, I did not talk about them. Okay, my 3 teams to watch out for, I'm buying Murray State just because, you know what?
It's Murray State, second year in a row.
It could be like Butler this year. You got Murray State, UNLV, Wichita State. Those are the three teams
I'll
to watch
take
out
UNLV.
for. I'll take UNLV as well. Now, my thing going back into this whole altogether NCAA tournament, top 25 teams this year struggle on the road. I have not found one consistent team besides Kentucky maybe, but even Kentucky's not really proven on the road. I have not found one team that can win on the road in a big game. This is my problem right now with the top 25 this year. It's a lot of parity, but you've seen it. When they go on a road in their own conference games or whatever, all these teams are losing all the time.
My issue is once you play the NCAA tournament, you're neutral field supposedly. The first 2 rounds, you're basically playing home games. You'll be close to home. Once the Sweet 16, Elite 8 comes, it changes up a little bit.
That's why,
what I see, though, is that Kentucky, in all those games that they've struggled in, they've always come back to make the game interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never forget, we were leaving school. They were down maybe 10 or 12. And you told me, well, it's over. This and I told you.
They came back.
And I told you they got 6 minutes left.
Yeah. Who choked that game? Mississippi? Yeah, it was
Mississippi State.
Yeah, Mississippi. Down south team. My thing, okay. I'm going, whoever I pick to win this year, I'm looking at their road record. I want to see who has the best road record of the top teams.
Because that's your mental fortitude.
Well, it has to be with this year with the parity. Because I don't care if it's neutral field or not. I want to see what team is actually good on the road.
I'm really looking at the best defensive team because I think this is one of those years you don't have that great offensive star where you had Derrick Rose, Michael Beasley. You had guys that can flat out just put it up. Even the guys that they say that they can, like a Harrison Barnes, really don't. I look at Kentucky because they lock you down like a pro team locks you down.
I agree.
I really think it's Kentucky's to lose.
I agree with you right there. I mean, as a North Carolina fan, I'm hoping North Carolina wins, but at the same time...
But North Carolina has the same issue they have every year. Are they going to just play hard enough?
Well, it's not play hard enough. It's... Okay.
Come on. They played... Perfect example. 35 minutes against Duke. They dominated almost the whole game. The last 5 minutes, they decided to go home.
Yeah, but okay, tournament time though with North Carolina is the thing is this though. They've always in the same bracket with Kentucky.
With the monster of monsters.
Exactly. I mean,
those are the two monsters right now. To me, when I look at guys that will be pro, it's North Carolina and Kentucky by far. I just want to see a clean tournament. I don't want to see no garbage calls. And I want to see the bracket be fair.
Yeah, I'm tired of always saying the South with North Carolina always having the hardest bracket.
Yeah, or even I remember a couple years with Syracuse. They'll send them out all the way to the West.
Yeah, this supposedly Michigan State, if they get the one seed, they're out West.
If you're Michigan State, do you want to be number one going to the West?
If I'm Michigan State, North Carolina, or Duke, you know what? Screw it. Give me the one seed. I don't care about playing in my state. Take me out West so I don't have to see Kentucky in the Elite 8 just with the berth to go to the Final Four.
My Final Four right now would be just off the teams I've seen, not knowing the brackets or anything, it would be Kentucky, North Carolina, Syracuse, and I would not be surprised if Marquette ends up in there because they're just quietly so strong.
I see Kentucky, North Carolina. I'm going Michigan State. And then I think the fourth team is going to be a sleeper team once again.
You know what? I apologize. I will take out Missouri. I will put in Kansas.
Then Kansas?
Kansas, to me, is the one team that this is what Kansas does every 3 or 4 years. They make a Final Four run.
I just don't think this year
is the year.
Four number one seeds will not make the Final Four. You know what? We'll talk about this on the next episode. Hopefully we'll do this again sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
You know?
I would love to, Jared.
If I can get my butt here on time, you know. This is Real Sports Talk Chicago with the boy Juice Man here and my man Dexter.
Have a good one, everybody. Enjoy your evening.